Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the second in our prep videos for our upcoming webinar on unleashing your creative genius. My name is Sam Miller from the faculty at the Mendoza College of Business at the University of Notre Dame, and welcome back. So I want to continue our momentum where we started in the first video talking about the importance of understanding and internalizing an identity, what it's like to be entrepreneurial. And so in this session, I want to give a couple of frameworks and tools for getting better, honing our skills at what I call entrepreneurial foresight. And so let's go ahead and get started. I begin with a book called How to Think Like Leonardo da Vinci. And it gives some practical guidance on what the author called the 7 Da Vincian principles, right? Some really powerful ways of honing our awareness and appreciation of the skills and attributes that creative geniuses are really good at, right? And so let's quickly go through this list. There was a pre-read posted that gives a little bit more detail, but we start with the big one, right? Curiosita, which is this insatiable curiosity and unrelenting quest for continuous learning. Super powerful in a world where we seek to sharpen our creative skills, right? Dimostrazione, which is the commitment to test our knowledge and learn from failure and run experiments and again, not just to think about things, but actually test them and act on them. Sensazione, right? This continual refinement of our senses, deeply appreciating not just sight, but certainly sight, but all of our senses. Sfumato, which in Italian relates to smoke, and this idea of embracing ambiguity and uncertainty in ways that you get real insight from. Arte Scienze is this idea of whole brain thinking, right, between art and science, logic and imagination in ways that can create better understanding and more insights. Corporalita is this this physical grace and presence that allows you to be there in the moment and really experience what is going on around you. And then connessione is systems thinking, right? Understanding the patterns and interconnection between all of those things. So super powerful. I really recommend the book as a way of enhancing those skills. In our webinar, I'm going to build on a model that I use around entrepreneurial foresight, the idea of how do we ignite these sparks of ideation that allow us to develop these creative breakthroughs. And there's three different aspects here, and at the intersection of those, when they overlap, can be very powerful, right? And so the first is curiosity, which the Da Vinci book started with number one, and we'll talk in the webinar about how to really deeply, eyes wide open, understand and pursue what's going on around us in ways that others maybe don't do as well. And then secondly, imagination, right? Really bringing the possibilities into vivid technicolor view in ways that can be understood and throw off insights. And then finally, this concept I call restlessness, right? This bias for action that puts us in the moment and allows us to chase ideas in the here and now. And so this is the model we're going to bring into focus in our webinar with lots more detail and examples. So our webinar is coming up, Unleashing Your Creative Genius on March 3rd. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing you in a webinar. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.